All right, let's hope this is working this time. I did a video earlier and the audio wasn't on, so I apologize for that. If that wasn't working, the video's already down, so no one will know. So I just want to start off with my first video about talking about supporting creators. And in the tabletop industry, this is more important than ever. Unlike the tabletop industry is more important than ever. Unlike the video game industry, which is known for its consumable, large audience, international, the tabletop industry doesn't quite have the reach that video games have. Wow, I should really just start this over. I was doing so well when I was recording in the closet. Anyways, about a year ago, I had a conversation with Terminally Nerdy. I'll put things in the doobly-doo once this is done and over with. And it was really interesting because at that time, Facebook was undergoing all its changes. This was right when Facebook was called into the Senate hearings. Everyone's terms of service was changing, and every company was announcing changes to their TOS. And what happened then is it just made life for creators a lot harder. And from that, it became evident that supporting creators would be more important than ever for the industry then, or at least now as it is then. And it will be more important as we go forward because with these new sophisticated online tools for monitoring, filtering out spam, ads, yada yada, it makes our lives as a creator or as creators more difficult in getting the word out there. So how do you do this? As a creator, because right now I would say I'm almost on every social media platform. Well, maybe not every, there's too many. And I've had posts removed from Google Plus because I've been marked as a spammer, despite promoting or talking about my Kickstarter projects and stuff like that. And I can see the interpretation there, but I abandoned Google Plus because I can't talk about my products there, and that's where my audience will be. So on Twitter, I have most recently moved to Twitter, where I think most of my social media efforts have been pushed to, as well as some on Facebook. And I think the biggest thing I've noticed is the like, love, share, and buy is pretty much anything that a person can do to support another creator, whether it's a blogger, whether it's a DMs Guild creator, or whether it's a small one shop like myself, or even someone slightly larger or more established. And so because you see something on social media, liking it always helps. It reinforces that something's good going on with that post. Something's going on with that. Love it, reshare it. So if you are supportive of that creator, resharing it is one of the best things you can do because it expands the organic reach. And organic reach is something that social media has really been pushing for, especially when it comes down to Facebook. They want organic. They want other people to see other people sharing your thing, and by that movement or the virality of it moving along, you can see, back in a while ago, even now you can see some posts that sometimes you'll get a Facebook post that's popular, and if you look through all the comments, they're just other people tagging other people, and that's a way of virality. I really do not like that. Because it's not personal with anyone. It doesn't interact with them, but it helps by sharing that with the person you know that might like said content. And buying. The power of your dollar bill is the most important power that you have in terms of supporting a creator. Whether it's on Patreon, whether it's $1 now, whether it's $1 later, every little bit helps. Even views help. Watching this video helps support me. I mean, I'm not partnered, so it doesn't technically support me, but it provides me with the incentive of creating more videos, more content, and with that, it will support me in making more videos, making more content that I'm hoping that people will enjoy consuming. I'm probably looking at my camera too much, so let me see if I take that down. and see how this works any better. And then the final part is, I didn't even say this one, is review. Reviews are something that, so on DriveThruRPG, we have the badges, for instance. So the badges are useful, but they don't really tell people about the product or why they should like the product. And reviews really fill that gap because a lot of people will actually look at the reviews of a product before buying it, especially if they're unaware of the creator themselves. I just recently released a product, and I already have a comment on it that says, I can't wait for someone to review this. So, like, whether it's worth buying into. It's only $3.50, but they still want to see a review before spending that money. And unlike other industries, the tabletop RPG industry is oddly frugal in some cases, especially when it comes down to digital content. There's a big debate in terms of what a digital content is valued. And leaving reviews is definitely something that's really important in terms of like helping a creator out. Because, well, if it's negative review, please go back to it if they respond or make changes, because that really helps them out. And then if you leave a positive review, it helps them out even more because someone else can see that they support it. Not this is a great product. It's why is this a great product? Why? What is the creator doing that's unique or interesting or different, but does well? And those are all things. So, I guess just to recap, like, love, reshare, buy, review, retweet, everything. It's a hodgepodge of just. The industry is so new, especially with indie creators, and the social media landscape constantly changing. And unfortunately, we have to stay on top of all this stuff in order to survive. And we need the buyers' help in order to make that possible. And we need buyers like you to like, review, comment, and subscribe. Wow, that sounds cheesy. Well, thank you so much for your time. Let's see how this turns out. I need to listen to it and see if the echo bothers me. This is the first live video I've done, at least with hopefully working sound. So we'll see how this goes, and I'll see you at the next one. The off button.